We are live. No, I am live. Guys, welcome to Amy Marshall's live here on Facebook. We are broadcasting across Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Today, we're going to be talking about finding her again, the woman who forgot how powerful she was. Sino yan? Ikaw yan. Okay? Kung ikaw ang nanonood. So, it's a very rainy Saturday here in Southern California at madilim na. Anyway, kumusta mga sis? Hello mga friends. How are you? Amy here. Let me know if this sounds familiar. Life got busy. You blink. Mabilis lang. And suddenly you're wondering where the fun, confident, unstoppable version of you went. Saan siya napunta? Pwede pa ba siyang hanapin? Saan siya napunta? Like, wait, nasaan na yung dating ako? Hinahanap mo pa ba siya? The one who laughed loud, dreamed big, had energy, and had time for herself. Where is she now? Honestly, it's not your fault. Yeah. Nakuha na siya ng mga ginagawa mo, ng mga routines mo, ng mga responsibilities mo, ng work mo. Because when you're taking care of a home, a husband, kids, grandkids perhaps, I don't have that yet, aging parents, and trying to stay sane in this economy and this world, it's easy to lose track of you. You get lost in that big picture. And that movie of your life na dapat ikaw ang starring, di ba? You're the main character. So today, we are going to be talking about how to find her again, but in a practical way. I'm a little teary. I read a message. Yes, in a practical way, not theoretical, not vague motivation, not just love yourself more. It's more than that. Today, I'm giving you three simple steps that help me rebuild confidence, clarity, and energy. Even in the middle of caregiving to my husband, in the middle of doing this digital business, in the middle of family life and everything else. And if that's something you need, type the word ready in the comments. Come on, let's see who's watching us here. Yeah, makikita ko ba yan sa Facebook? Yes, there you go. Hello, guys. So type the word ready in the comments. Share your thoughts, guys. So you know what I realize? Most women don't lose themselves because they're weak. Diba? Hindi, not because, mahina ka. They lose themselves because they're overwhelmed. We get easily overwhelmed. Yeah, we are made different than men. Ewan ko ba sa kanila, di ba? Majority of time, nothing bothered them. Yeah. Pero sa atin, kasi emotional tayo as women. So we get overwhelmed majority of time. It could be one skip self-care day turns into a week, into a month, and sometimes into years of running on autopilot. It's true. Diba? That is so true. Especially if you're a mom, a wife, and taking care of everyone else. So some of you are empty nesters. Pareho ko. Well, nandito pa rin yung anak ko. But he's an adult. He's 36. And he chose to stay because he's taking care of his dad. He's helping me. And in that situation, we are so blessed. But in other cases, suddenly you could be asking, who am I now that kids don't need me as much because they are already grown up? Some of them probably moved out and already have their own family, or they're probably in college. And here's another group. Some of you are sandwich moms taking care of kids and aging parents. Well, that could also happen to empty nesters, diba? And you're wondering if there's any space left to you. And yet there's another group, the starting moms. So busy surviving, still trying to figure out things and feeling guilty doing anything for herself. Yung mga starting moms. Yeah, they still trying to figure out where to put themselves. And in the process, nawawala na rin sila, di ba? But wherever you are, I want you to know this. You are not lost. You're still there. You're just overdue for a reset. And that's what we will do today. Not just finding you, but doing a reset for you. Okay? So, the three steps that I'm talking about, here you go. Here is step 1. We reflect. Yes. Identify where you lost momentum. Yeah, sa mga nangyari sa buhay mo. Nawala na, di ba? Reflection, that's my husband. Reflection isn't heavy. It simply answers one question. Where did I stop choosing myself? Let me share a quick story. Someone is calling me. A few months back, I had one of those marathon weeks. Doctor's appointments, medication runs, family schedules, caregiving. That never stops. That's every day. Other errands and cooking, plus this business. And suddenly I realized I hadn't done one thing that felt like me. Not a single thing. Not a quiet moment. Not even lipstick. Yeah. And when I look at my reflection on the glass door, we have a sliding glass door. I look put together on the outside, but blank on the inside. Napaisip ko niyan. That's what losing yourself looks like. Looking good on the outside, but blank on the inside. So here's your mini exercise. Okay? For step 1, ask yourself, what drained your energy this month or even this week? What is it? Is it scrolling on Facebook? Naubos na yung oras. Kaka-scroll. Di ba? And oftentimes that drained our energy. Di ba? Kasi marami tayong nakikitang negativities din dyan sa social media. May namatay, may disaster. Nakaka-drain ng energy yon, di ba? I do it too. I'm guilty of that. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. But when I see things like that, I scroll it up faster because I don't want those to affect me. And also ask yourself, what did you stop doing that used to make you feel alive? Ano ba yun? Is it a hobby? Is it going to the gym? Is it going to the dance studio? Is it just walking outside and enjoying nature? Ano yun? It could be shopping, di ba? Para sa mga girls dyan, it could be shopping, right? Did those make you feel alive? And you stop doing those because of life, your responsibilities? Ano pa? What have you given up because you felt guilty choosing yourself? Yun ang isa, di ba? Yung shopping. So you stop buying things for yourself kasi nagigilty ka na, spend yung money. So instead, doon na lang sa anak mo. Di ba? O kaya, it could be sa parents mo. I did that. I'm guilty of that. Comment one word right now. Is it energy, rest, confidence, hobbies, time, myself? Come on, be honest to yourself. Ano-ano ba yun? Ano yung nag-drain ng energy mo? Ano yung you stopped doing that was making you feel alive? Ano yung you gave up because na-guilty ka? Na pinili mo yung sarili mo kaysa yung iba? No judgment here, guys. I just want to let you guys know. I'm so amazed with this. I'm using StreamYard broadcasting this, and this is something new I found out since last week because I was in Go Live 2 last week. It is now doing portrait and landscape at the same time because the format of Instagram is portrait. So it's doing that now. At the same time, I'm amazed. Yes. So let's go back to this. Step number 2, you reclaim. You reclaim. And this one is a game changer. Believe me. You reclaim. Choose one daily 10-minute habit. Just 10 minutes. Ano ka ba? 10 minutes? Half hour, 1 hour ka lang nag-stroll sa Facebook, di ba? So just 10 minutes. Most women think reclaiming themselves means go on a retreat, take a vacation, create a whole new routine, or transform your life overnight. No. That's not the one. Reclaiming yourself happens through small wins repeated consistently. For me, it started with just 10 minutes a day. Putting on your lipstick. Yeah, sometimes that takes a while, right? Because you got to use your lip liner and no, this is a process that I learned. You put your lip balm, okay, and you kind of dampen it with tissue, and then you apply your lip liner, put your lipstick. If you want it shiny, you can put your gloss. I don't want it shiny. So I just put my lipstick on. And that could take almost 10 minutes, guys. What else? Walking outside. It could be around your yard. That's fine. Or around your block. We have a really nice neighborhood here because we have home association. Yes. Gardening, my favorite. Oh my gosh. Gardening is very therapeutic to me. Yeah, I could just be outside, trimming my plants or removing dead flowers. That is considered gardening. And 10 minutes. What else? Reading something inspiring. Wow, those people who love reading. I can't admit to that, guys. I love to read here on my screen, but to commit myself reading a book, it's so difficult for me. I don't know why. I know it's a matter of getting used to and loving it. You gotta love reading, right? But I feel sleepy after a while reading a book. Yes, I know. I gotta do that because reading is good for your brain, right? What else? Learning new digital skill. I've shared with you over and over in the past. I'm amazed with Canva. Yeah, I learned how to use it for my business. ChatGPT is the best thing ever invented. Ano ba yan? Oh my goodness. It's helping me so much with everything I do. In a flash, ChatGPT, create a message for me. ChatGPT, can you provide me the information about, let's say, a certain person or something you want to find out? Holy crap. In a matter of seconds, it's right there for you. And it will even ask you, how do you want the format? Do you make it more humor? Do you want to make it more humorous? Do you want to make it more inspiring? That kind of thing. It's amazing what it can do. I am still yet to go in on board with this is called Google Gemini. Oh, Google Gemini is an app that can create you by using the right prompt. You know, a picture of you, an image of you. Let's say you want an image of you um, enjoying the beach. So you can put yourself sa beach using that Google Gemini. Amazing, right? Wow. What else? Enjoying a coffee while it's still hot. Yeah, don't let it get cold, okay? I know that's rare. I know. Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I do drink once in a while. So, those little things, those tiny habits can bring you energy back because it did me. My clarity is back. My confidence is back. Gosh, I used to avoid everyone and anything. Yeah, I just want to stay here in my home and don't go out there, and I don't want to be seen by people. I used to be that. Not anymore, guys. So it reminded me, oh, she's still here, right? She's still here, and you are still here also. So today I want you to pick one 10-minute habit. Just one. Any of those. Or anything you could think of. 10 minutes. What is 10 minutes? You could be in the restroom, right? Sitting in your throne and spend 10 minutes. 10 minutes to find you again. So pick 1 minute habit, just one. It doesn't have to be deep. It doesn't have to be IG worthy. Come on now. Yung mga nagko-content dyan. It just has to reconnect you to you. That's what we're trying. In the comment section, guys, type my 10 minutes in bold letters. Come on. Because I want to know that you really mean it for yourself. Type my 10 minutes if you are choosing a daily habit starting today. Or tomorrow is fine. I'll cheer you on. Yay. Yes. All right, let's see who's watching. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me. Yes, my friend is watching. My friend from Pennsylvania. Yes. Hello, Sis Julie. Sorry, I know you were calling, but I wasn't able to answer your call because we're doing Go Live, right? All right, step 3, rebuild. The step that keeps everything together. Yeah, to put things together. Okay, so once a week, Choose a day, any day, and sit for 10-15 minutes. Again, maiksi lang yan, okay? 10-15 minutes. Di ba sabi ko kanina, ikaw nga nag-scroll sa Facebook mo. Di ba? For what? Longer than that. 30 minutes, an hour. Oh, yung 10-15 minutes para sa'yo naman to. Not to anyone else. Okay? Ask yourself, once a week, choose a day, and sit for 10-15 minutes. Ask yourself, what gave me energy this week? Ano yun? Is it the fact that you learned something online, yung Canva? Or what is it that gave you energy? Anong example natin? That you were able to read 5 pages of the book that you've been wanting to read for a while now? Or you took a walk around the block. Wow. Yes, they said movement create energy. Even Tony Robbins says that. In the 10-15 minutes every week, also ask yourself, what drained me? Yes, we also have to determine the negative. Kung ano yung nagde-drain ng energy mo. Na-drain ba yung energy mo? Kakalook sa Facebook. Then you probably have to limit yourself, right? I have to be on it every time. You know why? Because I use it for my business. But I try to avoid, the negativities that's there. A lot of people right now on social media are committing suicide. That's a negative energy, right? It could drain you because that's bad news. And one thing that I've learned being in social media is that whatever other people think of you is none of your business. I know wala pa akong na-encounter na mga bashers, okay? But it will probably come, yeah? But really, when you are in social media, you already expose yourself to them, to the world. So you got to be ready, right? You got to be ready mentally. And if anything happens, always ask for help. There are professionals available to help. That is their specialty. That's the only thing they do. They help people with mental problems. So don't give up just because people are bashing. Okay? That's their opinion. Be like celebrities. Holy crap. Yeah. The celebrities, they don't care. They don't care what other people think. Right? So the third one is, what will I repeat next week? Ano yung uulitin mo ulit next week? Kasi you feel energized by it. Diba? So, ulitin mo ulit. Ganun lang yon. So this weekly reset is how you stop drifting and start designing your life. Again, guys, suggestions ko lang itong mga ito, ha? Because they help me. I've started doing this consistently and it has rebuilt my confidence, my routines, my clarity, and peace. Imagine achieving all of those and be able to find yourself again. And it also helped my digital business because rebuilding doesn't require fixing everything. Okay lang yan kahit unti-unti. But you must Notice what's working and repeating it with intention. Ano ba yung nagbibigay sa'yo ng energy? Ano yung last week nagbigay sa'yo ng energy? Masaya ka. Repeat it again. Yes. Okay lang. If you're ready to build this into your week, type reset in the comments, guys. Come on. Yes, we will be delivering water to our friends. Yes, today after this go live, we are sharing health and wellness to other people. Yeah, we're sharing our Kangen water. And so far, a few people told me that the water has helped them. So I'm happy. I am not trying to sell anything. What I'm sharing is wellness through Kangen water. Guys, that's what I do. So before we wrap up today, I want to leave you with this. You don't need a new year. Yes, don't wait until January. You don't need a perfect plan. And you definitely don't need anyone's permission. Not at all. Why is Uber sending me a message? Yeah. The woman you're trying to find, she's not hiding in who you used to be. She's waiting in who you're becoming. She's in your next small step, in your next chapter. She's in that 10-minute habit you choose, the one I said earlier. She's in that next week's reset. Yes. She's in every moment you say, oh, this time I choose me. Panindigan mo yan, ha? This time I choose me. And it's okay. It's okay. Choose yourself once in a while. You are rebuilding in real time, not loudly, not perfectly, but powerfully. So let's declare this together. Let's go. I'm not just finding her, I'm becoming her. And sis, I truly believe in you. This will be the most beautiful comeback story you'll ever write. And you are the only one who has power to do that. Don't forget. Don't forget you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yeah, from the very rainy Southern California, we have a storm. And I'm so glad it's not the same storm as the one you guys get in the Philippines, right? God bless those people who were affected by the storms. And I hope they are getting the help they need with everything that's going on in Philippine government. Whew. God bless Philippines. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. God bless all of you. Don't forget, anytime you wake up from your sleep, say your gratitude. You have been blessed. You have been blessed with the best blessing of them all, your life, and it's free. So say thank you. I have been doing that for the past years, yes. Not because I read a book about it, guys. Before I used to do it, randomly, but now I got into the routine of doing it. So I want you guys to adopt that same routine. Be grateful every time. And your dreams and goals are possible. Write them down. Researchers show that once you write down all of those, you have achieved 50% of them already. Where will the other 50% come from? From your actions. Okay, you gotta act on them. They're not just gonna drop from the sky. Okay, you gotta work on those. I'll see you again next time. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.